Hello all, welcome to the Cloud DevOps Guru channel. From today, we are going to discuss about the shell scripting scenario, and we will apply our basic knowledge to write the shell scripting based on the scenarios. So if you are if you are learning the shell script as a new, please go and watch my previous video, which are available in the shell scripting playlist. If you are the new, you are starting from the starting point. First, you can go and watch my Linux playlist, and also you can complete the shell scripting. If you want to learn the shell scripting in the one video, I had made that Linux shell scripting from zero to hero and for beginners. Please go and watch those videos first. Then you come to this video. Then only you can understand how we can write the shell scripting based on the scenario. Okay, if you are the new on my channel, please do subscribe to my channel, and if you need any improvement in my um, improvement for any topic or improvement in my um, delivering the topic, so please suggest in the comment. Let's begin the our shell scripting based on this scenario. Today I will make you understand some basic shell scripting, how we can write based on the scenario. Today I will take one scenario. For example, you have the two servers, right? You wanted to check the connectivity between the two servers. So first of all, we will understand that based on the pictorial. Draw.io. Okay, you have the two servers here, server 1 and you have the server 2. So if you want to make a communication between these two servers, if you want to check the connection between these two servers from A server to B server, so how we can check that in the Linux? So we can check that connectivity with the different commands. But today we will understand the ping command here. So what is the ping command? Ping command is used for check the connectivity between two servers. It will work on ICMP protocol. ICMP is nothing but the Internet Control Message Protocol. Okay, so whenever you wanted to check the communication between these two servers, so you have to ping from first server to the second server or second server to the first server for checking the connectivity between the two servers. Okay, so let's see. So log in into the server. Now I wanted to check the internet connectivity is available on my server or not. Just you can use the ping google.com. So it will tell us we have the internet connectivity in our server or not. So using the ping command, right? So it is continuously go on if you are not terminate this command. So you can just press the Control C. So here it will give the information about how many packets we are sent, how many received, how many lost. This complete information will be given by the ping command. So now if you are having the one server in your organization, you wanted to check the communication between your server to that server. So how you can do that? Just you can use the ping and that server IP address. For example, I'm having the only one server, so I will check with the local host, means or local server connectivity. So just you can press it, ping localhost, right? So in that way, if you want to check the connectivity with any IP address, for example, you have the IP address like 192.168.0.1 is your IP. You wanted to check a communication between your server to that second server. So you can press enter. Here we are not having any IP address in my network as a 192.168.0.1. So because of that, it is not giving the any connection. So if you are not having the connection, it will lose all the packets here. So it has sent the 21 packets, 0 received, and 0 100% lost the packets. Okay, so now this is okay. If you are having the one server, just you can type the command and you can check the connectivity between the that server. But if you have the hundreds of server, so how you can check that? For example, you have the 10 server, right? So then you have to run the 10 times your ping command, right? So instead of that, we will write the one shell script for check the connectivity between the n number of servers, right? So first we will I will make you understand. So here it is giving the n number of output, right? So ping google.com. So if we write this command into our shell script, it will infinite loop, right? So how we can restrict it? So for that we can use the ping hyphen c. C hyphen c means count. How many number of count you wanted to execute that? So just one time to google.com. Now you can see just it is sending the packet one time and receiving the one time, right? So in this way we can restrict the ping command for run the one time. So let's start shell script. Okay, now write a shell script for check the connectivity between the one server first. So how we can write the shell script? This is the shebang /bin /bash. Here I'm not following any standard. Please, if you want to follow the standards, please go and watch my previous video. There I had described some standard how we can write that. So I don't want to waste your time. So because of that, I'm not following that. So what is our command? Ping hyphen c1. First of all, we will write for the google.com, right? Then I wanted to check the status of this command. We can check the status using the $? This argument will store the output of the previous command, any command, equal to, this is the argument. I had discussed this argument in our argument video. Please go and watch that. Exit code is the 0. What I am writing the condition? If my command output exit code is the 0, then it is, if it is 0, then it is successful. There are two exit codes. Exit code 0 means success and exit code 1 means unsuccess. If this command's output is the success, then print the network connectivity is okay. Okay, I wanted to print if exit code is the 0, else print network connectivity is not okay, right? Then close the condition here using the fi. So what I did here, first of all, I am checking the connectivity with the google.com, right? So I'm storing that output and checking the condition. Here I'm storing the output inside the dollar question mark. So dollar question mark argument will help you to store the previous commands output into the this argument, and then I am checking the condition that output is equal to 0 means our command is successful. Then you can print the network connectivity is the okay. If our command is unsuccessful, then you can print the our network connectivity is not okay, right? So let's execute this in the server. Copy this, log in into our server. So I am creating here one folder, that mkdir real world scripting cd real world scripting. Now I am creating here the ping.sh and print it here. Save and exit. So for execute this, you have to give the execute permission to our script. Now you can run our script here. So now you can check our network connectivity is the okay, means our command is working fine, and it is sending the packets to the our server, and it is receiving successfully, right? Now I will modify one small thing here. Instead of google.com, I wanted to ping to my local host. Just you can go here and change the host name as the local host instead of the google.com. So go into the server, just update it, our script. Local host. Just save and exit and run our script. So it is working fine with the our local host also. Now I am not having any server in my network, so I will take a example with the IP address with our local IP. Okay, so just go into this our script. How we can update here the our IP address? Just you can copy that IP address and paste it here and execute our script. It's working with the IP address and it's working with the host name in our script, right? Now if you are having the any IP addresses, like you have the IP address like 192.168.0.1, so just you can go here and you can update your IP address here, 192.168.0.1. I'm not having this in our network, so it will fail the script. So it will try sometime and it will give the information like not okay. Network connectivity is not okay. So our script is working for checking the connectivity is okay or not okay, right? Now, but when I'm checking the connectivity, it is printing the ping commands output also here you can see, right? But I don't want to print this output, just I wanted to print network connectivity is okay or not okay. So how we can do that? So first we will understand using the command ping -c 1, for example google.com. Then we have to use one argument that ampersand and greater than dev null is the file location. In this location, whatever we redirect the output, that will be vanish within the fraction of seconds. Okay, just you can check it is not displaying any output. We can put this command instead of the our ping command. Just you can go here, copy this one, paste it here. So just our formed command, you can take this command, replace with our ping command here. Just copy this and execute this script into the server. Vi second ping.sh. Just paste it, save and exit. Give a execute permission. And run our script. So now you can see it is not displaying the output of the ping command, just it is displaying the whatever we wanted to display as a message into the output, right? So we made our script somewhat cleaner, right? Now it is okay. Now you are dealing with the one server. We are written the shell script for the one server, but when you have the multiple servers, how we can write the shell script, right? So that is also easy. Just we will create the one file to store the IP addresses or host names inside the server. Here vi. Before this we will understand here one more thing, means here we had hard coded the our host names, right? So instead of the hard coded, I wanted to make it dynamic using the our variable. So just copy it here. I will declare one variable here like host IPs or host names. You can take any variable name, and I'm writing google.com. Here instead of the hard coded value, I will take the our variable host underscore IPs. So now execute this one script. Vi open the our script, delete existing script and paste our new script, updated script. Save and exit. and run our script. Now you can see connectivity is okay. So if you want to change your script, just you can go to your variable and you can change instead of the google.com, you can check for the Yahoo. You no need to update your script here, right? So in this way we can declare the variable and we can use the that variable here also. So now just we are declared variable and we use the variable for the ping, but I wanted to print that name in our name or IP address in our message also. Yeah. So now we can copy this one and update our script. Here, delete existing script and paste it. Now execute our script. Now you can see google.com network connectivity is okay, right? We are able to print the our host names also inside the message. So in this way, we can able to write the script for check the connectivity between the one server. If you have the multiple servers, like you have the 10 server in your network, you wanted to check the uh, connectivity between the 10 servers. So here we cannot pass the 10 servers IP address, right? So we can declare the array and we can pass it, but instead of that, so best practice is the we will write one file here, vi host IPs list. I'm creating the one file. Here I will specify the our host name and IP addresses. Whatever host names we wanted to check the connectivity between the servers. So those host name and IP addresses I will mention here. Localhost, for example, google.com, yahoo.com, and IP address 192.168.0.1, 192.168.0.5, for example, 127.0.0.1. This is the local host IP address. Now let's save this and write a script for read these IPs and check the connectivity between the servers. So this is a little bit tricky, right? Copy this one, paste it here. Here, so it is somewhat tricky, right? We have to read the file first. Then we have to uh, from that file we have to take a one IP address as an input and then we have to check the connectivity between the servers, right? For example, we will check the connectivity between the one by one, right? If we have the multiple servers also, we have to check that connectivity between the one by one server. Like you have the three servers. First, it will go to the one server, then second server, then third server. So here we have to write the looping for get the one server information and check the connectivity, right? So For reading that, where is my script is available? In the current folder only, right? So I will take this file name and I will read it. Means I will give the location of that file name here in the host IP. I'm assigning that file name to my host IP address, right? Then ping -c $host IP. Instead of the $host IP, so here I have to write the loop, for loop, host underscore IPs. Otherwise I will write as only IP in dollar in bracket. I wanted to read my file here. Where it is stored? In the host IP variable. Dollar host IP is variable. Okay. Then do. What it will be do? Do the ping, right? So just you can, this is inside the loop, do the ping to the IP address, whatever the IP you are getting, that IP address, right? Then check the output of that ping command and store it into the dollar question mark. And if it is a success, then print the IP address so now it will check the connectivity and then it will print the message to the multiple server also. Then here you can close the done. So now let me explain one more time. Here I had write the shell script for the check the connectivity of the multiple server. If you are checking the connectivity of the multiple server, you cannot specify one by one here. If you are specify the one host each and every time, if you have the 100 of servers, you have to execute your shell script 100 times. Instead of that, I wanted to check the connectivity of the 100 server in one shell script. So I had created the uh, one file with the list of hosts. Here you can see I had given the list of hosts in the one file. Then I'm writing the shell script here. So that where I have mentioned all the list of IPs, that file name I specify here. If you have the file in the current folder, just you can specify the file name. If you are having the file in the different folder, you have to specify the absolute path of that file name. Okay. Then I had stored that into the one variable, that is the host IPs. Here I have the multiple IPs. So I wanted to execute my script multiple times. So because of that, I had written the here loop. For loop, here IP is the variable. It is the one variable. In you can take any variable name here. Just I had taken the IP. In you can store the this command's output in the IP. Means I am reading the file which is reading the variable which is stored into the host list into the host IPs. So I am reading that and storing into the IP. Then go into the loop, check the connectivity of that single IP. If it is okay, then print the IP address of that that server and status of the network connectivity. So in this way, it will check the connectivity of n number of server. So you can specify the n number of server in the your file and you can execute this script. Now copy the script, create one file here, vi multiple IP ping.sh. Paste it here, save and exit. Now give the execute permission to our script. Let's execute our script here. Now you can check localhost network connectivity is okay, Google network connectivity is okay, Yahoo network connectivity is okay. I am specified here some IP addresses which are not in my network, so those will be fail. You can check. So here it is not given the IP address. Why? I will check my script. Oh, here I'm not use the dollar, so I had mistake. You can use the dollar here. Dollar, not IPs, IP. Okay. Save and exit. Now one more time you can execute the script. Now you can check. It is giving the connectivity status between our list of IP and host names. In this way, you can check the n number of servers connectivity using the script. So see, I had checked the connectivity between these many servers. If you want to uh, increase the servers inside the file, just you can go into the file, vi host IP list. Just you can add the IP address here. For example, 192.168.1.100. You are not having that, but it will fail. Let it be. But it will read the n number of IP addresses from the file. This is the this command. This script will be help you while you are working with your organization. So number of times you have to check the connectivity between the servers. So in this way you can uh, take the any scenario. First you can write the simple script, then you can convert it into the um, uh, better script which will help you in the organization. You can take any script and you can write your own scripting based on the basic concepts. You can understand the basics, you can become the strong in the basics, then only you can write the scripting based on any scenario, right? That's it from my end today. If you like my video, please like the video, subscribe the channel, and if you need any improvement in my videos, please uh, comment in the comment section. I will try to improve myself. Thank you.